Alright, how's everyone doing? This is a kind of weekend review for training. I think I videotaped some squats, maybe some accessories. I did some snatches today. I recorded for filler in the video, to be honest with you. They're really light, part of cardio. I did train this week, I just really didn't film much. I didn't feel like it. That's one reason. And two, I was a little bit busier and didn't feel like editing video, so kind of slacked this week. Sorry. Competition week next week, so I'll probably film a little bit more to, I don't know, kill some time. But up to Portland next weekend to compete, so if you're in Portland area next weekend, the, I don't know what that ever is, the 16th or 18th, yeah, plus 7. The 18th of July in Portland, come check us out. Look up PDX Highland Games, come out, say hello, and take a picture, say hi, enjoy some throwing. There's also beer there, and it's a bunch of good fenders. Really, really great game. Probably go for a river swim afterwards, and then out to find some booze and some foods to eat, maybe Breakside Brewery, somewhere awesome like that. So that's kind of how training's been this week. Things have felt really good. I've got some issues in my calf. It seems to be the more jumping I tend to do, the tighter my calf gets and the more beat up it is. But you know, addressing that as much as I can with some head mobility and some rest and staying off of it. But it really just gets worn out the more I'm throwing and the more I'm jumping. This week I've also thrown 4 days this week, and I think I recorded one of those days. Throws are feeling very good. I'm very happy. Body weight is up a bit to about 277. Feeling strong and looking forward to the rest of the season. Really, you know, pin the ears back and give her hell, and really chase some throws. So that's kind of what I've got going on, and enjoy the video, and I'll probably do some commentary over it. Cheers, and check out thehay.com. Pick up some gear. These baseball tees are pretty sweet. They're in stock.
So this is the first couple of days out of for the week out throwing and changing a couple things in my hammer throw. One of those being trying to keep my orbit flatter. So what I mean by that is, so the low point of the ball and down in front of me versus behind me, the low point, I'm trying to actually keep it higher off the ground, and then it should make me reach a little bit further back. This is going to establish some linear push on the implement. Also seems to help my finish, and distances have been showing it. So whatever I'm doing seems to be working. I'm going to continue doing those things. So hopefully this will actually translate to a further throw next week. Stone was a little wonky to get the day started. Struggling. Sorry about that. Struggling to get off my left out of the back. Gonna work on changing some technique stuff. I switched shoes to get a little bit better feel for the push, and then once I got it, I was able to change back to a regular shoe and finish. Those are good throws. You can see my better throws, I basically stay straight down that left line, and I'm able to really kind of get out into the sector. So once I found it, I decided to stick with it and throw a couple more. But I'm getting a lot more push at the finish. Still have a lot of work to do. Nowhere near good per se. These are actually felt really solid, other than this one hanging up and throwing me to the earth, which wasn't ideal. But oh well, it happens. And down. And look at that, you type of shit. Yeah, you fell. So then back into it for another throw, and distances have been good. They've been kind of
just wrapped up afternoon of throwing. Spent all day in the truck traveling, but that's life. Pretty solid. Gonna change things up with throwing practice a little bit and really start attacking throws. I know that sounds pretty normal for anyone thinking about why wouldn't you throw as hard as you can every day, and well, it's because some days I'm working on different stuff. Some days I'm going to work on technique, some days I'm going to work on, you know, really going after a couple. And it's that time of the season now, I'm about halfway through, that repetitions need to go down, intensity needs to go up. I need to be able to hit good throws in a shorter amount of time. And I had a good talk with another thrower over the weekend, Spencer Tyler, and one of the things he said that made a lot of sense that I have been doing. He said, I've been chasing trying to throw as good as I did 2 years ago, not trying to throw the best that I can. And I need to get better. I need to get back to throwing the best that I can. So that's the plan. And what I was doing when I was throwing very far was throwing a lot. So throwing a lot, that's about to ramp up, and that'll be through the rest of the season. If that means I don't have as much time to be in the gym, so be it. Keep the diet up, throw some more, stay explosive, and stay fast, stay healthy. Strength work, at this point in the season, hay's in the barn. So it's time to throw far and start finding that specific strength, taking more throws, doing some drills, and maybe some different weight implements, and stick to the bounding work and mobility work. So follow along, and be in Portland pretty soon, and then Enumclaw, Washington, and then Detroit, and I got an athlete retreat with brute strength in Tahoe. And then I am off to Scotland, and then a couple weeks off before World Championships in Pleasanton, California. Looking forward to that one. So stay tuned and enjoy. In the meantime, check out Hey Brand Goods.
So, lifting for the week squat wise, what I'm working on here is some speed stuff. So, my hips are a little stiff, a little sore. This is actually the same day I threw, a little later that afternoon. I'm actually pretty stiff, and so just had to go for some band stuff instead of the actual weight on the bar for the most part, and was pretty happy with how things felt moving. Always an exciting day in the gym when the wifey gets to train with me and pick the music, so get to squat nice and fast to some Justin Timberlake. But the idea here is I am getting in, walking back, and I'm going to get a big breath in and brace all through my core and low back and push into the belt, and then really just try to accelerate that weight all the way through the lift as fast as I can. So I think I did 8 doubles here. I'm not sure exactly how many I actually recorded, but that is what I did. I think it worked up to 465-ish. I don't know what it would actually be in kilos, 445, 440, something like that. So give you an idea of where we're at. Things are moving pretty good. So for some extra accessory work on the legs, I did a couple of high sets of 10 to a high box, really just trying to fatigue the legs a little bit. So you can see, as exciting as these are, lowered the box a bit, added a little bit more weight, and really just trying to keep them explosive and touch and go. I'm not really trying to sit back and break the kinetic chain as much as I'm just trying to move that weight quickly through that range. So all in all, pretty happy with how that felt. Saw these, Ryan Whiting, a U.S. shot putter, pretty much a badass, has been doing these for jump training, and I really like the idea, and so I am going to steal them and do them myself. I believe this is all I managed to record from my deadlift workout, was me warming up with the bar. So that's a good time. So you get to see, no, sorry, it's early. So you get to see what warming up with the bar looks like for me. Just keeping things moving, and that's your deadlift workout. And then I recorded my accessories. So I did 3 sets of 10 or so weighted dips, and then some weighted pull-ups. Keeping the body weight movements going. I really like for an athlete to be able to use and manipulate your own body weight. I find that helps you create leverage and balance and figure out where you are sitting. I think that's going to be key. So these are the couple sets of snatches I did during my cardio training for the week. You can see I've got a little sleeve on my calf. It's not happy. It just feels locked up like a stone. So bounding more and more seems to be really killing it, but it'll it'll make do between massage and Mark Pro and my own mobility work. It'll loosen up. It'll be fine to compete next weekend, and that's really all that matters. Is be ready to throw far and get ready to fight it out in Portland. Portland should actually be a really great game. The implements are always great. The field's wonderful. The weather's great. And it'll be another fight against McKim and I. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to sharing the field with a bunch of other really rad dudes. And you can see by my third set here. So, between these sets, I'm spending about 10 minutes each on the spin bike for trying to get as far as I can distance-wise and maintain over a 22 or 23 mile an hour pace. So I'm sweating profusely here and can barely hold on to the bar. But that comes with being made of basically bacon fat. So enjoy the training. Enjoy other stuff to come. I will have another video this week with some more throws. And I have a Q&A video I answered from yesterday. Should be going up shortly as well. Thanks, cheers, subscribe, and like. You guys are the best.